NAGGL is a trade association, and we represent approximately 700 banks, credit unions, non-depository lenders, and service providers who participate in SBA's loan programs. Our membership generates approximately 80% of all the 7A loan volume annually and a majority of the 504 first mortgage loans. But these are difficult times for participants of SBA loan programs. Lenders and small business owners are facing uncertain economic conditions, decreasing profitability, and rising expenses. Small business owners need access to capital to succeed, and the SBA offers the primary vehicle for delivering that much-needed long-term capital. However, SBA loan volume is declining. The pool of active participating lenders is shrinking, and lender fees and costs continue to rise. Unfortunately, the budget cuts for the SBA over the last few years have resulted in a shifting of the delivery costs to the small business owners and SBA's lending partners. So instead of promoting capital access, the SBA's recent actions are exacerbating the problems for many small businesses and lenders. It has long been known that SBA, through its loan programs, is the single largest provider of long-term loans for our nation's small businesses. Recent independent reports show that these loans are a vital economic development and financing tool. The GAO recently did a report at the request of Senator Coburn, and the report found that we lend to minorities at 3 times the rate of conventional lending. 7A loans were larger and for longer terms than conventional loans. Half of our loans were in underserved markets. 25% of our loans went to startup in the year that they looked at. Today, those are up over 1/3 of our loans are now to startups. And they also found that SBA and the Office of Management and Budget have overestimated our program subsidy costs. Another report was from the Urban Institute. This one was commissioned by SBA, and they found that SBA programs are more effective than conventional loans in reaching minorities, women, and startups. That SBA loans are a key financing tool for creditworthy borrowers that nevertheless do not meet conventional underwriting standards, and that SBA loans in underserved areas represented more than 36% of total loan approvals during the period reviewed. Even though the GAO and the Urban Institute independently confirm the importance and the benefits of the 7A program, loan volume is declining at an alarming rate. With each passing week of this fiscal year, the problem has been getting worse. And in my testimony, there is a chart that shows the decline and how the decline is accelerating since the start of the fiscal year, October the 1st. Through February the 15th, we are down almost 15% in the number of loans and over 7% in the dollar of loans. NAGGL has been actively communicating our concerns to the SBA regarding the declining loan volume and decreasing lender participation. Attached to my testimony are 3 letters. The first is dated December 17th and addresses our concerns about the excessive cost and effectiveness of SBA's lender oversight system. And I would like to add that I need to correct that testimony. As of this morning, I was hand-delivered a response to that letter from the SBA. So my testimony recites that I have not received one, but as of this morning, I have. Our second letter is dated February the 25th and summarizes a survey of the NAGGL membership. NAGGL members clearly stated that the decline in 7A loan volume and lender participation is a result of decreased profitability of SBA lending due to lender fees and costs. SBA continues to state that fees are not an issue, even though their highest volume participants say that fees are the top problem. I have not gotten a response to that letter yet, but that letter is only a week or so old. Our third letter is dated February 25th also and addresses our concerns relating to the proposed rule on lender oversight that was published in the Federal Register. We provided comments relating to the technical components of the proposed rule as well as overall concerns as to the effectiveness of the oversight program. Now, we are strong supporters of a strong lender oversight program. It needs to be accurate, beneficial, and cost-efficient for both SBA and its lending partners. And without mutual accountability and support, the mission of the SBA for America's small businesses cannot be provided through the lending community. And each of these 3 letters, again, is included in their entirety. There are many factors involved with the decreasing profitability of 7A lending. We've listed many of those, from on-site fees, off-site fees, delays in processing a lender purchase request, lenders now being required to liquidate chattels before they can request a guarantee being purchased, and the list goes on. Without reasonable profits, lender participation in the program will decline, as is now happening. In addition, lenders' ability to reinvest in their outreach efforts to small business owners and expand their infrastructure to meet communities' capital needs is severely diminished. At the very time the Federal Reserve is attempting to forestall a recession by reducing interest rates and by injecting liquidity in the banking system in an effort to persuade lenders to make credit available, SBA's small business lending policies are being counterproductive. And my 5 minutes are up. I will save the rest for another time.
If you want to just do a concluding statement, that's fine.
Well, we have some concerns about lender oversight, and we can get into those in more details. I would say that our portfolio, even given our concerns about the oversight function at SBA, our portfolio is performing quite well. The loss rate in the 7A portfolio is running at about 0.5% per year. We can find from the FDIC and their quarterly banking profile reports that that's what commercial lending, commercial loan loss rates are running right now. So our loss rate is comparing favorably, but we would still like to see a more cost-effective, efficient, transparent lender oversight system at SBA.